Hey, I'm gonna go post my art on Ibis Paint. Oh cool, I got on the leaderboard.
What did you say?
Huh? Oh, I just got on the Ibis Paint leaderboard.
Run.
What?
You better run. They're coming for you.
Who? Sigh. I know barely anything about the Ibis Paint leaderboards. I didn't care that much about it, didn't think people saw it as a big deal, and just thought it was a little nice Ibis Paint feature. Boy, was I wrong. Tell me why this feature has started literal wars. Hey Yappers, it's Bree, and today's a topic that keeps popping up every once in a while, surrounding the Ibis Paint community, and more specifically, the leaderboards. Oh, what's that? Heh, you, noticed something different? Thank you, my eyes are shinier today, aren't they? Nah, just kidding. If you're a recurring viewer, you probably immediately noticed the VTuber model. Funny story, actually. So one day I was just scrolling on YouTube looking for videos to watch while I draw, and came across this community post from Yummi Cactus. Naturally, upon seeing this, I had to make fun of their baldness on their VTuber. But what I didn't expect was to get an offer for a free VTuber model. Hello? And of course, I accepted immediately and it was done. And oh my golly, aren't I a cutie patootie? So yeah, thank you Yummi. They also have commissions open for models, so go commission them now. But also, I have more shoutouts to give. The super thank yous. Sorry if you aren't here, you'll be in the next one. And if I say any names wrong, I apologize. Only Speaks in Latin, Kevin's Bread, and Kazuna Endy. Also make sure to check out my new comic Crash Landed. Chapter 2 just released, link in the description. Anyway, if you used Ibis Paint, you might have seen the leaderboard when you first entered the app. It's cool, nice, and I like glancing at it before drawing when I use Ibis Paint. Now, I never expected that people care that much about the said leaderboard, until every once in a while I'd see complaints about who's on the top 3. I believe one time people were discussing a silly Roblox drawing that was on the leaderboard, and many said it was too simplistic to be up there, and that it wasn't good enough. When I thought it was very cute, actually. And I've seen amazingly detailed works on there, so who cares if one week it's a silly doodle or simplistic style, am I right, y'all? Oh, okay. Apparently y'all do care. Sorry. I guess I was too busy grinding Cookie Run to notice I was supposed to grab my pitchfork. So what led me to finally make this video that I've been holding off on was this tweet that reads, "Why do TikTok people make such a huge deal about Ibis Paint ranks?" And underneath is a photo of that day's ranking under a TikTok that says, "It's not fair, it's not fair, it's not fair," with 2 lovely drawings in the back. Now whether you find one better than the other, that doesn't matter. Both are good. And as long as there's passion, effort, and really anything put into the piece, who cares? Like if it was AI, I'd get it. But why are we literally having a war when I just listed an actual issue? Both people put effort into their works, and both are beautiful. And I assume the person who made the video was hoping that their own work would be up on there by putting down another artist. Lovely. Gotta love this community. The Ibis Paint leaderboards are ranked by views and likes, neither of which in the artist's control. If you want a piece on the leaderboard, interact with the artists you like. Hope you get on there while supporting others while you're at it. Bothering other artists won't raise other people up, so why even bother? And it's not just bothering, because a quote on this post makes the situation so much worse. The actual artist I got on the leaderboard in the TikTok quote tweeted by saying, "Hello, I'm the artist of the left. I have been receiving many harassment due to this, even nearly a doxing, R-word threats, offing threats, etc. Someone even said they would R-word my mother and eat her after." Oh my god? Y'all, these are Ibis Paint rankings. I'm speechless. Genuinely, people in the art community are either the sweetest people or will sacrifice your newborn for 50 likes on the internet. At this point, I can't find an in-between. And man, give this artist some love because holy cow. It can't just be me who finds these reactions insanely abnormal. Because you can be upset, it happens, but huh? If you're like this, do not come within 5 feet of me. I will chuck you with a holy Bible because y'all are pure evil. Back, you fiends. Back. Being hurt and pelting an artist with rocks because you didn't like the top pieces are completely 2 different things. Just because you find it unworthy or are jealous does not make it okay to do this, guys. Hot take, I know. Craziest part, these artists don't even choose their rankings. Y'all are literally bullying someone for something completely out of their control. It's not their fault people like their art. And I don't get the whole, it's too silly or simplistic to be on the board. Because I see simplistic styles get hate, and silly doodles that are peak get hate. But unpopular opinion, I guess, who cares? Genuinely. Because apparently, this happens a lot. Especially with beginners getting bombarded with pure hatred because the community can't stand to be kind for like 5 seconds. So is it really worth being up there on the leaderboard? I don't know. Literally, when researching this, it was like horror story after horror story. It's genuinely insane work, man. Thank God I don't participate in this, because I'd be scared to get up on there. I do not need hate mobs on my back. Online likes and rankings cannot be that serious. As far as I know, there's not even a prize. There's not even a prize. My brother in Christ, you are on a virtual, temporary leaderboard. It's not one and done. There's like multiple all the time. It switches through. There will be future rankings. God forbid a drawing that didn't take 2,000 years gets up on there. Because apparently if you took more time on it or something, it means it's automatically going to be better. Or if it's more detailed. And I mean, yeah, it's subjective. If you think that, that's fine. But broski, I fear other people may disagree. And that is okay. Maybe someone prefers a silly drawing over a hyper-realistic piece. That is okay. Vice versa. I think all styles, doodles to crazy hyper-realistic work should be up there. As long as there's many styles getting to shine, which there are, I don't see a big deal. And I especially don't see a big deal if a silly drawing gets up there for one day. It's not unfair. It's not rigged. It's not broken. If you don't like a piece, support the artists you do like. If you want yourself up there, I'm gonna sound a bit mean. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. But if you're one of these weirdos up in DMs harassing artists over a freaking Ibis Paint ranking, maybe, just maybe, spend less time clickety-clacketing on that computer with threats and actually draw. Pick up a pencil, quit complaining, and draw. Ain't that a revelation? Genuinely, I'm so tired of the art community, bro. Stop trying to bother people and just draw. This is the art community. Not the art drama harassing do anything but art community. The art community. We're not even a community anymore. I'm sure there will be a point where I just crash out. I will enter my villain era. I will have an hour-long screaming match with my iPad that will be fully uploaded on YouTube, where I just crash the hell out. And when I do, I hope I get videos about the Bree Draws crash out incident. I will finally die in peace because I get to watch videos hyperanalyzing my crash out. But anyway, if you're one of the normal artists, the silly artist, the I don't send threats artist, hi, I like you. My best advice to get on the boards, like I said, draw, and maybe promote your work on your socials, and just have fun with it. And if you're one of the people who post to get on the leaderboards, or if you have gone to the leaderboards, what are your tips? Comment them below, let's support each other. But back to the leaderboard. I genuinely don't see why a piece someone made, and probably had fun making, is such a god-awful thing just because it doesn't fit your tastes. And again, it could be stolen, it could be AI. If it was things like that, the uproar would be understandable. Those things are genuinely controversial and bad. But harassing people over a subjective opinion? They got up there for a reason whether you like it or not. Support the artists you like, and leave alone the ones you don't. Don't hate, don't do nothing. That's really all I can say. It's always, artists over AI, and support artists, until you see something harmless that you personally dislike. Then all that gets chucked out the window. Or if you're just jealous of their clout and their style. In those cases, you'll find the most insane ways to make sure the artist knows that you hate them. Genuinely, what is wrong with some of y'all? And the worst part is, there apparently is a tracing problem. Especially with tracing AI. So y'all are fighting the wrong crowd. The comparison isn't even there. Y'all have your priorities all sorts of twisted. Like if I can describe the art community, it'd probably be the crabs in a bucket analogy. Let me explain for those who don't know. Put one crab in a bucket, and it'll get thrown out. Put more than one crab in a bucket, however, instead of those crabs focusing on getting on top, crabs will instead actually just gang up on the crabs that dare to try and get up and out by dragging them back down, trapping them all inside. Nobody wins. They're all stuck in the bucket. This is literally the art community in a nutshell. Some of y'all could be successful if you stop letting yourself be overcome with jealousy to the point where you tear yourself and others down. The second some of these people see someone succeed, instead of being happy and using that to be inspired, they feel the need to drag them down so nobody wins. They are willing to sabotage themselves and others simply out of jealousy. Don't get me wrong. Everyone gets jealous. It happens. It's okay, it's normal. I'm not saying every time you feel an ounce of jealousy, you must be shamed. But like I've said many times on this channel, you cannot let it consume you. At least to a point where it leads to literally harassing others and preying on people's downfalls. And I bet everyone's art is beautiful. I think all styles should get time to shine. But work your way to that point. And in the meantime, support other artists. I eat up almost every style. And who knows, if you keep up on that path of drawing and supporting other artists, you too one day may get up on the leaderboard. And good on you. I'm happy for you. But yeah, those are my thoughts. This certainly isn't a new topic, but it's something that piqued my interest a lot in the past few months. I think I actually saw a video on my feed that I had saved in my watch later, I'm pretty sure, about this actual topic and the same situation that I discussed. And ironically enough, I came across it towards the end of writing this video script. So I guess everyone is just really interested in this topic recently. So if y'all are also interested in the topic, comment your thoughts below. I'm curious on your thoughts. And if the artist I mentioned sees this, hi! I love your art. Please never stop. Even if you stop posting, this is genuinely beautiful work. I would eat your art for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I could. Please support them, guys. Please, 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 please. And that goes for all the Ibis Paint artists. I love all y'all. Except the evil ones. Except the weirdos that harass others. I don't like you guys. No. Stop the attacking. Let's all just hug it out and support each other. I don't know. Just whatever this is, get it out of here. Also, I might just keep the model instead of the PNGs because I have so much more fun with this. Like, watch. But what do you guys think? And again, thank you, Yummi. I love this so much. But yeah, thank you all for 129,000 subscribers. Yippee! And I guess that's it. My brush names and such are all in the description. And as always, make sure to love your art, love others, and love yourselves. Bye!